Hello everybody, hello Flosstubers, thank you for joining me. I'm Diane and this is my channel Frog and Fudge, where I share my hobby cross stitch and sometimes some other hobbies. You can probably hear it in my voice. I've got flu at the moment, not the dreaded COVID, but the ordinary flu is still bad enough. So if I leave you for a coughing fit, don't be alarmed. I checked my YouTube analytics. I'm amazed to see I've got over 400 subscribers. I know other stitchers are looking at their first 1,000 or they have thousands, but to me 400 is a huge number when I only expected to get 20. So thank you to each and every one of you for having that much faith in me. Now, cross stitch. It's been a while since my last Flosstube video where I actually showed me. I think nearly 2 months. Work was crazy. Then we had a week in England. Luckily it was before the numbers of COVID cases rose. So once we were in England, as long as we took our self-tests on the right day, we were allowed to move around. We didn't have to stay in quarantine. And we were able to visit my parents, which was nice. I hadn't seen them for 18 months. And then I came back to work and back to 6 days a week. And then I got flu. So this last week, no work, no pay, but no work, and I get some me time. That's a really sad turn of events. Being ill has a bonus side to it. Yeah, I get some stitching done, but I am still very tired and extremely wobbly a lot of the time. So I'm just going to get into the stitching, and in no particular order because that's just too difficult for me right now. As you can see, I have no makeup on except for something on my lips. Now, this is an FFO. Excuse me. An FFO. In June I did a video showing some of the whips that I could find, and I hadn't got this stitched to the towel. Now I do. The colours are not coming out great. It's red and green, and there is, if you look there, that's green. Please focus. No, it's not. And it's a variegated floss by DMC. Excuse me. 4519. If I do that, will it focus? Can you see? Well, anyway, there's red and green, and of course when they mix you see brown. When I took up cross stitching again back in, was it 1990, and I used to travel to work by train, I had a little purse with me, and I would take this sort of Ada band, a variegated floss, and a simple little chart that I'd redrew on a tiny bit of graph paper. Fit in my handbag easily. I would stitch on the train. So a couple of years ago I decided to do something again, make a Christmas towel, and now I'm looking at it, you can see I'm not all there at the moment with this flu because that is not centered. If I look at the white there, oh, doesn't matter. That's one thing. Excuse me, scratching, shouldn't do that. Another thing, purchase. I bought this magazine, and it says here 2018. That's just the number of the magazine. It's actually from, I think, 1987. I bought it in about 1990. And I bought it for the butterflies. Now, I can't remember where I left it. I can't find it. So when this came up second hand, I was delighted to get it. Where is it? The page. This is what I got it for. And I think I've got an encyclopedia of butterflies somewhere. So I thought, maybe I could use the shape of these butterflies and tweak the colours so that they are actual real butterflies that exist. Always wanted to do a sort of butterfly sampler. So I've got that back. I'm glad to have a copy again. Excuse me. My husband's also got flu. Sometimes we cough in unison. Oh yeah, another FFO. Ooh. I showed this last time, or sometime, and that one, Angry Cat, is the one I really liked. and I finished it. It's 14 count orange Ada. A couple of years ago I visited a shop and she had some Adas, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll have a yard of this and a yard of that, and I went a bit crazy, so I've got plenty of orange Ada now. I still think he looks hungover after a really rough night out on the tiles. And I got a cheap frame from Action, local home and hobby shop, and I got it framed rather skew with, just in time for Halloween. And as we were putting it away, I noticed it's broken at the corner, so I'll have to try and glue that. And my framing skills, high-tech solution, Wonder Clips. That's probably why they don't look so good framed. What's next? St. George. My Leap Day sale. I keep showing this and I keep telling you I've done a little bit more here somewhere. I think. There we are. Holding back. Yeah, I'm not sure which Leap Day I'm going to get that finished on, but I do hope the next one, because I have the next project lined up for the next Leap Day. Another Thea Gouverneur kit. So, put that there. And the other thing I've been stitching on a lot, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen this. I didn't show a picture of St. George. Sorry, I'm not organised. Anyway, Night by Maria van Scharrenberg. This is a Leonard cross-stitch kit. I'm going to have to cough again in a minute, I'm sorry. And there are still a few kicking around, but I had a message from someone in Australia. They can buy the charts. There's a book with the charts in. So maybe that's an option. I'm not sure. I've asked her which publisher it is, and if I find out more, I'll let you know. I stitch on this every Sunday, so that'll be tomorrow. And yeah, I like the idea of having Sunday as a sal day. It helps break up the week of work, you know. And I have to hold it back. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this. They are all colours that I would normally not choose, but together they look lovely. And the fabric's a joy to work with. It's really lovely, soft, even weave. Brings me a lot of pleasure, this one. I'll definitely be stitching on that one tomorrow. It's best not to jam things in the zip, isn't it? Alright. What else? Did I have more stitching? I thought I had more stitching. In a minute. Another new purchase. I saw that. Yeah, Permanent Copenhagen, a Danish company. Although they used to have a museum in Breda. Real weird. Anyway, unfortunately that closed a few years ago. I thought that was a cute little thing. It's got white Ada, so all that blue is stitched. Yeah, I guess it's better to stitch blue on white Ada than try and stitch white snow on blue Ada. Yeah. I had hopes of getting that one done in time for Christmas. Oh yeah, other purchases. Always something. These little tins. I saw these at Lidl. It's not stitching per se, this is sewing. This one has chalk in it. I like these tins because the lids are hinged. If the lids are loose, I'd lose them literally. One's got chalk in and it's, I don't know if you can see that, it's a really, really, really sharp edge, which I like. I've got chalk pencils and honestly they tear up the fabric because they just won't release the chalk, they're so hard. And the other one is ideal for keeping sewing needles in, sewing machine needles. Again, it's hinged and it's got a little sewing machine on there. And the other one was flamingos. I like those, they're cute and they sit next to me on my table now. Oh yeah, here it is. I knew I had something. Right, a mirror. There we go. Which one's this? Sleeping Princess. It's going to be for my middle daughter. She chose that. And mess. Yeah, that way. Just clip it to the board, it'll be easier. I thought it would be easier. There we go. She's really beginning to take shape. So if I hold that up there, you can see the green, and I've got her hair done, and this is going to be the pillow. And I'm hoping, I'm going to stitch her this afternoon, and I'm hoping to get the skin done. I'm really enjoying this one as well. It's I'm using the cord for DMCs. I've got the material packet, and I got it at a reduced price, of course I did. And what else? Oh, the fabric my daughter chose, antique white, and it's an even weave, and I can't tell you whose it is. I've no idea anymore. I got it from the Spinnerij. It's a Dutch site. They're always very helpful. And that takes me up to the giveaways. Just a minute, I'll go and get the tablet. Right. I had this really cute little pattern by Little House Needleworks. Couldn't remember that. It is a really cute little house. All dolled up. And that's very easy. There was only one person who wanted it. So oh, it's spinning. And bingo. Sharon Mahone. Sharon, please get in touch with your address. And then we had, was it Patchwork Au Chouette? This is by Jardin Privé, and it's Owl's Patchwork. I stitched this, and I stitched it with random floss from the random box. Came out okay, I think. But when you do random flosses, you just pick something that you like. I really began to appreciate the balance of colour that the designer brings to it. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, you appreciate it. It's not that easy just picking colours, random colours that all go together. It did look good in the end. But yeah, I like that. So that one's going to Donna H. So, Donna H, congratulations. If you can get in touch with me with your address, I'll get those out to you on Monday. I think that's it. It's not much, is it? If you've watched this far, thank you for sticking with me, despite all the coughs and the useless voice. Yeah, enjoy your crafting, take care of each other, especially as the figures are going up. And even if you're vaccinated, you can still get it. Yeah, take care. Bye-bye.